underwear and overalls. A lot calmer through there this time. This morning they were really wild in there. But you could hear that noise before as the car was crashing out. Basically that's the car, the sun part of the car, crashing out in the bottom.
Again there, the suspension being worked really hard on this bumpy surface. Gets a little bit tighter here, a couple of hairpins to get through, and very loose gravel there. One of the few sections where there is some loose gravel in the stage. For the most part, as we said, it is that hard-packed gravel surface that's almost like concrete. Bit more loose stuff there, scrabbling for grip as they pull away. Yeah, we've already had the first pass through. There's plenty of these sections here where there's a lot of rocks being pulled on, lots of bouncing the car around. Saw one of the SWRC runners spin out as well. It's not an easy stage to finish here in Jordan.
It's not, and you can see there, even just on that section, the darker bits where they're accelerating away. But the stage is so fast. As you said, there's a bit more greenery here than what we've had in previous stages, purely simply because it was so close to the River Jordan.
Yeah, we are in the Jordan River Valley, one of the most fertile parts of Jordan. For the most part, it's desert everywhere, as we've seen already this week. And anyway, Mads is getting very close to the flying finish now. Let's have a look at what's going to be the benchmark. You can see the back of the flying finish board there that marks the start. Here we go. 5:37.8, that is our benchmark. Mats moves into the lead ahead of those three SWRC runs we've had already. Bit of a chat inside the car.
I think that'll be about those two corners where they ran wide. I think there'll be some pace note adjustments. Wouldn't surprise me if the pen goes onto the book and there's some pace note adjustment now.
Yeah, well, it's been another disappointing weekend for Mads. He's going to have to regroup again. I believe he's back in Sardinia as well. A lot of new rallies for Mads to get through this year. Here we go. Let's take another look.
He just got a little bit high, and he was lucky. Lucky there was one that he didn't tip over, two there was nothing in the ditch. Just a little bit quick, and it just drifted out into the ditch.
Yeah, very easily done. Well, for Mads, the rally is over. He's unlikely to feature in the top 10 this weekend, but
unlikely to feature in the top 10, and unfortunately with that time, I don't think he's going to be in for a chance of the points either. But that's just a little bit of a disappointment for him. He's had a tough weekend again. He needs a little bit of good luck again now.
Anyway, you can see the standings so far. Rosberg then the man to beat, 5:57.8. That's the time ahead of his fellow countryman Brynildsen in the SWRC Skoda there. Carl Kruder now in third place. We've now joined the SWRC leader Bernardo Sosa, but we had heard he's got a bit of a problem coming into here.
Yeah, he's damaged the right rear suspension we heard in the previous stage. He leads the SWRC category. It'll be the first time he's won one if he could continue it. And he's only got 30 seconds. He's 7.1 down, but we'd expect that. Yeah, it's a Super 2000 car, not a World Rally car.
Yeah, Bernardo, of course, he featured in his WRC debut in his home event 3 weeks ago, crashed out of that disappointingly. He's taken his time this weekend to reacquaint himself with the Super 2000 Fiesta.
They always say to finish first you've got to finish, and that's what he's doing at this present moment in time.
Yeah, this event in the SWRC has been led. Listen to that engine, though. It really does sound terrific, these SWRC cars. But I was about to say, obviously, this event had been led pretty much from start to finish, dominated really by Nasser Al-Attiyah. Terrible disappointment for him to retire this morning. But Bernardo Sosa won't mind one bit. He's on course to claim his first SWRC win in his first round of 2011 in the category. Look how high the ride height is there.
So much more higher revving than the World Rally Class. You can hear it out of that corner.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot, but obviously these normally aspirated cars, they've got to carry that much more speed through the corners. They don't have the power to pull away out of some of these slower corners especially.
He has an advantage of 30.1 over Carl Kruder. Now, Kruder has cleared the stage already, so we will know if Sosa wins the category when he completes the stage in not many more seconds' time.
Yeah. Terrific aerial view here. You get a sense of what this rally is all about.
You can just see the car lifting and ducking and diving on the suspension, under acceleration, under braking.
Doesn't seem to have too much of a problem at the moment, does he?
I know. Maybe he's fixed it, though. You know, if he had the spares in the car, they can change stuff that they have in the car.
Anyway, Sosa's finished the rally, 6 minutes 2.6, so that should be his SWRC lead safe. So Carl Kruder takes second in that category, and Bernardo Sousa, a terrific result for the young Portuguese driver. He claims his first ever SWRC victory.
He will be happy with that after the disappointment of crashing out of his home rally in the World Rally Car. He was in the top 10 at that point, so also he should get a championship point, because he could be 10th overall this weekend as long as there's no scares. He is in 10th coming in, and I think he'll maintain that position for sure.
Yeah, ironic really. So he doesn't score any points in his WRC debut, but he does get a single solitary point. There you can see Mads Osberg and Jonas Andersen. They're going to be waiting around to see if anyone could beat their times. Going to be a bit hot, I'd imagine, out there.
Yeah, in those overalls, as I said. Henning Solberg in the stage. Henning's 100th WRC rally this weekend, and it's been another torrid weekend for him.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, what does he have to do to get a break this season? I mean, he's had a few mechanical issues, but this time it wasn't his fault. Rock damaged his engine yesterday, and that was the end of his first stage run. Look at the dust being thrown up behind Henning there.
Wild. Minus 0.7. Yep. 0.7 quicker than Osberg at the minute.
Yep, that's 7 tenths up on his fellow countryman then.
That's the hairpin. Quite wide in the hairpin, wider than Osberg was.
Yes, well, as we just said, it is Henning's 100th WRC event. Quite a landmark for the Norwegian. He's had 5 podium finishes. Still a good bet for a podium when he has a good run, but the guy's just not had much luck recently. His Jordan best was 4th 3 years ago. He's not going to get anywhere near that. Co-driven, of course, by Ilka Minor, long-time co-driver to Manfred Stoll.
Henning is really pushing on here. You can see big push, big risks. Yeah, obviously trying to get a little bit of flavour, trying to get the points maybe, but I'm not sure how. I was saying,
very wide there. It did seem to whack a rock.
Yeah, the rock came flying out.
Back left of the car. Well, he's certainly going for it. I mean, these guys, they've got nothing to lose. They really will be pushing, but they've got to remember that the best rally drivers in the world at the sharp end, they have got a rally to be fighting for here. So it's going to take quite some effort for these Norwegians to get in amongst the top 3. Anyway, let's have a look. Henning Solberg through the finish boards. 5:34.2. He takes over the provisional lead.
3.6 quicker. That was a brave run. That was brave.
Good effort from Mads, but you can get those overalls off, get back to the hotel and jump in the pool, as I'm sure you're thinking about already. He'll want to forget this weekend in a hurry. Got a bit of experience at the Jordan stages, but not much to take away from here for Mads and co-driver Jonas.
It's been a disappointment weekend, but a great, strong drive there by Henning. As you say, damaged the oil sump yesterday when he hit a rock. He's been quick this morning, though. He's been 3rd, 4th place, quickest in stages, so he's had a good run.
Yeah, he's 14th overall, so unlikely to get in the top 10. Let's have another look at Henning's run through.
See how wide he is. He's way off the line in the gravel.
Yeah, you can see where you're going to lose a lot of time if you get off that cleared racing line. Remember, we've had a few runs through here already. Certainly one this morning, and part of the stage has been run in the previous part of the weekend.
Here's this other one. Look, watch the rock come out. Look at this rock coming out here.
Well, that is an example of what lies at the roadside. So get your lines a little bit wrong. That's the sort of thing you're going to be hitting. Henning lucky to get away with that. Others might not be so.
He just flicked it out with the rear wheel.
So Henning Solberg now the man to beat. He's going to be waiting at the end of the stage to see what the rest can do. 5:34.2 ahead of Osberg. Brunel still in that Super 2000 car. He's still in 3rd base at the moment. Anyway, now back in the stage is Dutchman Dennis Kuipers for the firm Power Tools World Rally team.
9th place currently at the moment. Let's see what Dennis can do in here. Different co-driver this weekend. Plus 6.1 he is. 6.1, so...
Yeah, not going to threaten Henning's time at the moment, but...
mind you, I don't think he would want to. He's in the points. He's got to get 2 points for himself.
Yeah, this is it's all very improving a lot. Remember, these just his first few outings in a World Rally car. Had a few outings in Super 2000 cars last year. He didn't get off to a great start, but he scored at points in the last round in Portugal. He's 9th coming into this stage, so he's kind of gradually, you know... Listen to the sound of that Ford Fiesta RS.
You can also see under braking how much the car droops down there. You see, it's all on the suspension. 200 millimeters of travel on the suspension up and down.
And it's really tentative through some of these tighter corners. He doesn't want to throw away this point scoring opportunity he has here. I don't think we're going to see any heroics for try for power stage points. He's already got 2 on a plate in front of him. Dennis working really hard inside the car.
There's quite a breeze as well, so there's no dust issues. The dust is being blown away.
Yeah, that can be a problem sometimes in Jordan, the hanging dust, but there is a bit of a breeze coming across from the Dead Sea, which is literally just a few hundred meters away. Absolutely stunning scenery here in the baptism site power stage.
It's a very fast stage. You can see here, it's a lot of straights, a lot of quicks up, small junctions. You've got to get your braking 100% right.
It's actually interesting, with a lot of these faster sections, there's not going to be that many places here for the front runners to make up time. So we'll have to wait and see where they can make up a few temps. Let's have a look at Dennis's time, 5:55.7. That's almost 20 seconds slower than Henning. You can
stay there
a bit longer, Henning. Sorry, I know you're a bit hot, but you're going to have to hang on a bit longer. Yeah, Ilka Minor, she's been with Henning now for a year and a half.
And he's now seen the replay. He's seen the replay of that stone flying out.
Ilka giving us a bit of a wave. Henning, you really were that lucky. I think he's just realised how big that stone was that he just hit.
What does he look like in that hat? Henning, he's one of the big characters of the championship, and he does need a little bit of good luck.
Yeah, he is, and he does deserve that landmark 100 World Rally starts.
He wasn't really aware of it, you know. That's just how casual Henning was. He wasn't really aware of it. The Prime Minister of Norway sending him a card.
Yeah. Let's take another look at what Henning was just talking about. Swings the back end out as he loses it just off the road there.
And you see it flying out. There's a spectator there, only about 2 meters away. That's how the great thing about this sport. You can't do it in Formula 1, you can't do it in touring cars. You can get real stage-side access.
Now it will take more.
Oh, that's Michel Mouton enjoying the show, having a little chat. Obviously, the former Audi driver from the 80s, very close to winning the 1982 World Championship. Anyway, we've got Federico Villagra back in the stage, the Munchies Ford driver. Two seconds down on Henning Solberg at the moment, so Henning's going to have to hang on a bit longer unless Federico can pull something out of the last sector.
Again, Federico here, he's going for his championship points. Currently in 7th place overall. Don't think he's going to be too concerned about any extras.
Another rock being thrown up there in front of Federico's car. He is, of course, the Argentinian national champion 8 times running now. So Federico knows a thing or two about stages like this. It's fairly similar to the sort of rough terrain you're going to get in the South American stages as well. So Federico, he's nicknamed El Coyote, and he's got a good record here in Jordan as well. He's finished 6th here back in 2008.
You can just see in the dips and when those rocks are flying out how much punishment these cars get.
Yeah, Federico, well, he's quite a campaigner, and he's got used to this new Fiesta RS World Rally car with unnerving speed. He's already had a couple of point scoring finishes.
He's trying to listen out. I don't know what he's trying to listen for, but he's listening out.
Well, he's trying to hear when the car's getting close, maybe. And here we go. Federico is bearing down very quickly now. There he is, start of the flying finish. Let's see his time. Slower than Henning. Henning stays out front. Another swig of water. He might need another bottle in a minute. Yeah, Federico slots into 3rd, 6.9 seconds off that fastest time.
I think he'll be happy with that.
Federico, though, finishes 7th overall in the championship as it rally, as it stands. So another good finish for Federico.
I think Henning's probably definitely got another.
So we can see, so Henning Solberg then the man to beat. Osberg still in 2nd. Villagra is slotted into 3rd. He's 6.9 seconds off that time from Henning Solberg. That's bumped Evan Brynilton, the leading SWRC runner, out of those top 3 point-scoring places in this power stage.
Next car in the stage will be Khaled Al-Qasimi. Khaled will be trying to just topple Henning, but I'm not sure whether Khaled will be able to manage that quite.
Terrific views here of the Dead Sea in the distance there, and that's Israel and the West Bank across. It's quite a absolutely stunning scenery we have here at the Rally Jordan. There really is nothing like this on Earth, and as we said before, we're actually at the lowest point on Earth, around 400 meters below sea level. Quite a spectacular setting for a sporting event.
Look at the cuts Khaled's taking here. This is his knowledge of these stages. Big cuts across.
Yeah, Khaled Al-Qasimi, of course, he knows these stages better than anyone. He's a former Middle Eastern champion and actually a former winner of the Jordan Rally, but before it joined the WRC, so it was quite a different event back then. a view of the Dead Sea in the background there. You can see how close we are